Hello, professors. So today with Red Panda, for our update, we want to cover several things. The first is we finally have picked a name for our project, and we finally decided to call it Reclaimer. We've made the changes to our main menu by reflecting this name change, as well as cleaning up some of the clutter. Let's go ahead and look at the settings which we've implemented for this week. As you can see on the left side, we have controls for fixing volume, and on the right side for sensitivity, as one of the major points from our midterm was students felt that the sensitivity was too high. Now we give the user the chance to adjust their sensitivity based on their needs. So let's go ahead and see what we did in gameplay. So in terms of gameplay, you can see it's a little smoother. The sensitivity, since we fixed it, it's cleaner, it's smoother, it's not as janky and fast. But in other words, we also added some coins to the chest, as you'll see here. That was one of the updates. And you'll see that now, a coin spawns and we add it to our inventory. So if we keep walking, we'll go and fight a grunt. And what we did this week is we completely revamped the combat system to make it much more smooth and to make sure that when we were swiping, the damage was being applied as the swipe was happening. So I just swiped and you see he took damage and the damage text popped up. Before there was a small delay which made it feel not as smooth and not as coherent as it could have been. And also for this week, we've implemented blocking, as you can see with this yellow arrow that pops up. So with 2 fingers, I will swipe in the direction of the block of the attack in order to block it. So you'll see I didn't block it because I swiped in the opposite direction, and you see that I took damage. Now, if you notice the damage from the orc, as soon as the blade hits the player, that's when the damage is done. So previous to this update, there was a delay between when the sword hit, when the axe hit the player, and when damage was taken on the player. So now it feels much smoother and more like a combat system. So I'm going to go ahead and block, and I blocked him. So I did some damage to him. So again, we'll continue to fight the orc. We'll block. We'll continue to kill the orc. And we've added some analytics for blocking, as well as analytics for attacking. Just refine these further, because we want to know how many times the user is blocking successfully, when the user is not blocking successfully, and when they're attacking successfully as well. So that seems to be the update for this week, and we look forward to showing you what we have next week. Thank you.